Welcome to Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by IronMag Labs. Make your mark. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Tuesday, January 19th, 2016. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. Arnold Classic Prep has officially kicked into fifth gear for 212 powerhouse Cory Matthews. Over the weekend, Matthews was spotted hammering out a set of preposterously heavy front squats as he prepares for what he hopes will be another successful run on the Arnold Classic stage. At last year's event, Matthews finished sixth, bringing his best combination of conditioning and fullness that we'd ever seen from him. And since he shut things down early last year following the Arnold Australia, he should have plenty of gas in the tank to bring back that same scary look we saw a year ago. And with a few minor tweaks, it isn't inconceivable that we could see Matthews finishing in the elite top 5 6 weeks from today. After a whirlwind 2015 season that saw him go from relatively unknown amateur to top 3 finisher on an IFBB Pro stage, rising 212 superstar, Mitchell Staats is someone you're going to want to keep an eye on heading into this season. Staats burst onto the scene back at the North American Championships, where he locked up both the heavyweight and overall titles in dominant fashion, before going on to take third in a highly competitive 212 division at the Phoenix Europa Pro. With a few minor improvements, it's not unreasonable for the talented Mr. Staats to snag a win at one of the 212 Pro events he enters later this year, earning a trip to his very first Olympia. As the old saying goes, shows are won and lost from the back. And it looks like Juan Morel and his back will be throwing his hat into the ring as a serious threat heading into the Arnold Classic. Late last week, Morel released a little video footage from an impromptu posing session where we catch a glimpse of what he'll be bringing to the party about 6 weeks from today. When he's on his A game, Morel has one of the freakiest physiques on the planet and is legitimately one of the top 10 athletes in the game. But this year's lineup has some heavy hitters, so Morel better summon up everything he's got if he wants to go and make some history and walk away with the title. Last year, very quietly, Marco Rivera was one of the most improved athletes in the entire 212 division. After starting the year off with a bang by placing 7th at the Arnold Classic, Rivera went on to win the first ever IFBB Puerto Rico Pro, and closed out the season with a very respectable showing in his first ever Olympia. At the moment, Rivera is tipping the scales at a very sharp 240 pounds and looks to be well on his way to blowing last year's look completely out of the water. If he does his homework and picks his shows correctly, he has a real chance to surprise some fans and judges alike at a few shows later this season. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by IronMag Labs. Make your mark. Check out IronMagLabs.com today. I'm your host, Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions. And make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Hey guys, it's Stevie B here. If you like what you're seeing, hit the subscribe button below and never miss another RX Muscle show, segment, or update. RX Muscle is #1. Woo!